Welcome to Lutz. This is baseball.
If someone were to have asked me why I decided to coach youth baseball, I might have answered, well, I need something to fill my afternoons, and the $300 a month is nice to have. And so that was my rationale, for a couple years at least. It wasn't until recently that I truly understood why I kept coaching these 11, 12, 13, and now 14-year-old ball players. But I guess it wasn't until recently that I even questioned why. Probably because I was spending hours on end each and every day coaching this group of kids. I came to realize that hanging out with 14-year-olds isn't that cool, and the $300 a month barely covers my beer for the month. It must be something internal. It must be for the love of the game. I actually didn't play much baseball when I was a kid. Football, golf, and hockey occupied most of my time. It wasn't until sophomore year in high school when I decided to play. As a quarterback, I had always been able to throw well, so I decided to take up pitching. As much as I struggled to grasp the game, I still enjoyed myself. I respected the level of difficulty throwing a palm-sized object in the seemingly tiny and ever-changing strike zone. The game took a lot more thinking, as my duties changed every time I threw the ball. My childhood built around sports has been instrumental in my coaching decisions in baseball, and without those experiences, I doubt I would have loved this game. Baseball, in all of its complexity, is as beautiful as the field it's played on. The freshly mowed green grass and the perfectly raked dirt infield seem to make the game simple. It's a game of mini games, as Walt used to say. My high school head coach had played many games in the MLB. My interest in baseball was sparked by his ingenious scheme to win games. As many pitchers do, I did a lot of observing from the bullpen. I was able to build a respect for the game that only made me love it more. My relationship with baseball started as a sports-enthused child who had way too much energy. After finding my niche as a junk ball middle reliever, I was able to slow the game down and learn the deeper concepts of baseball. It takes thousands of games played and multiple coaching strategies to develop your own sense of the game. The past few years, I have been witness to an amazing coach in his element. Tab Boyle, head coach of Colorado men's basketball, has inspired me to find the beauty in the game you love. It takes someone like him, an outsider to the baseball world, to aid your development as a coach. I firmly believe that coaching the game takes more than just loving the game, but also a sports culture, playing experience, and first-hand observations of an inspirational figure who may or may not be involved in the same sport.